Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be more new fragrance releases and will I be adding them to bag. So this is a shorter list, so hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly, but let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, first up is a fragrance that I did talk about in my Are They Full Bottle Worthy video, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over it because this is a very recent release. Most of these fragrances are already out or are coming out very soon. So we have here Candied Lychee by the 7 Virtues. And I did pick up a travel. This is actually my scent of the day. I do like this one. I wonder if maybe I'll like it more in spring. Like I'm just ready for more fall vibe fragrances, but I do think this scent is very pretty. So this could be one that I would add a larger bottle to bag, but this has notes of lychee, peony, and vanilla. And then I've seen different notes in different sites. For example, in here I'm seeing a juicy orange, I'm also seeing geranium, and then crystal amber. And then on the Sephora site I saw geranium, but I saw a jelly bean note, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. But I do feel like there are more notes in this fragrance. I do think this is a very beautiful change on lychee. A lot of lychee fragrances, although they are also kind of rosy, this one does have a more candied side to it, but with the lychee balancing it out. It's a nice fruity kind of playful take on lychee. So again, that is Candied Lychee by the 7 Virtues. So next up we have a new fragrance from the C line. We have Si Passione Eau de Parfum Intense, and this has notes of blackcurrant, bergamot, pear, middle notes of jasmine, and then base notes of sandalwood and vanilla. I got the one, I believe, right before this one, not the 2023 Intense, which that one I ended up passing on to a friend because of the tea note. But I had gotten the one in this red bottle right before, and I love it. I still have it. It just had really bad performance. So this is one I would definitely get a travel of, try it out, because I do enjoy the C range. I have moved past some of them, but I have 4 that I really enjoy. So I would go ahead and pick up a travel of this one just because, again, I love the C range. So again, that is Si Passione Eau de Parfum Intense. All right, next we have Tory Burch Sublime. This bottle looks super cool and the ad for it looks pretty. And this one, the notes kind of sound nice. I think this is one that if I test it out in store, it seems like something I would enjoy more like in spring and summer. But this has top notes of mandarin essence, urban ivy accord, upcycled peach, upcycled rose, osmanthus absolute, magnolia accord, and then base notes of tethered leather, patchouli, and vetiver essence. Something I would have to test out because the base does sound like after the fragrance dies down I might not like what's left. But that is one that I thought the bottle was super pretty. Nothing I'll be blind buying. I try not to blind buy anymore, but it is one that I'm interested in testing out. Then next we have a new one from Hermes, and this is, I don't know if it's Barnia or Barania, not sure how to pronounce it, but this is going to have notes of butterfly lily, miracle berry, oak wood, and patchouli. And this comes in this beautiful bottle that looks like their iconic cuff, and it's not one that I'll be on the hunt for. If I see one of their travels discounted, I'd probably get that. That's how I usually now get most of my Hermes, is I get that cute little travel. So not anything I am interested in getting. I mean, these notes sound a little interesting, but again, I would probably just get a travel when I saw it discounted. All right, then we have a new one from Lolita Lempicka. This is Le Parfum. I believe this is just limited edition bottle, but this has top notes of absinthe, lierre, anise, heart notes of licorice, iris, and tonka bean, and then base notes of musk, vanilla, praline, and patchouli prisma. So you will have to let me know if this is a new one. I think it is, but it could just be like a shorter list of notes, because I feel like a lot of these notes are in the original, but I know that the original has a lot more notes. But some of these companies, they just repackage a lot of their bottles and they don't really say that it's the same perfume, kind of like the Good Girls. You kind of have to read between the lines, which I think is a little sneaky. But again, it's in this beautiful gold bottle. It's back to the old style of the gold bottle, like that apple. I'm happy that they went back to the original like apple bottle. Not that it was ugly, but comparing the two bottles, the glass was really pretty. But I do enjoy this kind of fairy tale apple. So again, that is Lolita Olympica Le Parfum. All right, it looks like Good Girl is coming out with 2 new bottles. I believe these are just limited edition because the notes are the same. We have Good Girl Color Mania in this really pretty pink stripe bottle. It's kind of giving me Cheshire Cat vibes. And then we have Good Girl Sparkling Ice. And this one's in a beautiful white and gold bottle. And they have notes of almond, jasmine, sambac, tuberose, and base notes of tonka bean and cocoa. So I do believe that these are the same fragrance. All right, then it looks like Narciso Rodriguez is releasing 3 new fragrances. We have Wild Tuberose in this beautiful kind of pale blue color, Radiant Magnolia that's in this pretty blush color, and then Rose, I don't know if it's Epicé, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's in this golden kind of yellow color. The notes on Wild Tuberose are peach and jasmine, middle notes of jasmine and tuberose, and base notes of amber and musk. And then the notes on Radiant Magnolia are ginger, bergamot, and ambrette, middle notes of magnolia and rose, and base notes of osmanthus blossom. And then in the rose, this has top notes of mandarin, davana, cardamom, and then middle notes of rose and base notes of patchouli and amber. I only see Wild Tuberose having musk, so I wonder if these are not going to have like the famous Narciso musk that you get in a lot of the fragrances. This is one I definitely want to get travels or get into store to try. I don't want to blind buy it, but I do really enjoy the Narciso line, so I'm very curious to try these out. Then we have a new one by Juliet Has a Gun called Ex Vetiver. This one's interesting. It's not marketed as a unisex, it's marketed as a feminine fragrance for men. But then looking at the notes, it doesn't sound super feminine to me. So this has top notes of bergamot essence and lemon essence, heart notes of vetiver from India, Haiti, and Indonesia. And it has base notes of ambroxan and musk. It's in the citrus woody family. I think the ad for it is really nice, like the greens that are in here. One that I probably won't get the travel. I usually get the Juliet Has a Gun travels. It's definitely one I would go into Sephora and test out. I don't know, maybe I'll get a travel because I do like kind of freshies, and sometimes those can lean a little unisex. But I thought that was interesting that this is a feminine fragrance for men. So again, that is Ex Vetiver. All right, then next we have another flanker from La Vie Belle, and this is La Vie Belle Elixir. And this has top notes of raspberry liquor and Calabrian bergamot, middle notes of violet leaf absolute and rose heart absolute, and base notes of cocoa butter absolute, leather accord, and Virginia cedarwood. Something I would try out. I don't plan on blind buying it. It's been kind of hit or miss. Like, I really love the Rose Extraordinaire that came out, but I wasn't crazy about the one in kind of that rose gold bottle. That one was just a little too gourmand for me. But with the raspberry liquor and, you know, some of these other notes, it'd be one I would definitely try out. I do enjoy the La Vie Belle line. I just now prefer the flankers over the original, which I still have a travel of the original. So again, that's La Vie Belle Elixir. All right, then we have a new body mist from Ellis Brooklyn, which I'm going to be adding to bag because I love so far every body mist that's come out. This one might be a little tricky with the base notes, but I'm gonna get it. So this is called Vanilla Sin, and this is going to have top notes of black cherry, hazelnut, vanilla infusion, mid notes of fresh freesia, almond cream, frangipani, cacao, and then base notes of bourbon vanilla, incense, and Peru Balsam. I think this is going to be a beautiful scent for fall. There are 2 notes that would need to be blended very well for me to enjoy this, but Freesia is a note that, like, if I could pick it out, I don't care for the Freesia note. And then Peru Balsam, there's only one other fragrance where that note has bothered me, and it's in Casablanca, and it's more so in the deep dry down. So I would have to see again how it plays with these notes. So it's probably the one that I'm going to be adding to bag as soon as I see it. And then some of these other ones, again, I do want to get my nose on it. I'm probably going to get a travel of the new C Passione, and then I do want to get into store to try out these Narciso Rodriguez if they get to like Macy's. So yeah guys, that is my quick rundown of some new fragrances. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys planning on picking up any of these fragrances? Have you picked up any of these fragrances, and what are your thoughts? But that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Now I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.